You're tuned in to the Kings of Comedy of Baltimore, the Howard G. and Rickey Shackleford Show on the Coyoteman Show Network.
All right. Hey. I made it, baby. I made it.
Yeah, baby.
That's right. I caught a hack up there. I catch an Uber.
You caught a hack?
Yeah, man. They still around.
Wait a minute, man. You caught a hack up here?
I caught a hack. Gave that man $6. He took me from Cherry Hill to here, baby. $6.
You just gave him $6.
$6.
You could at least give the brothers some money for a Dunkin' Donut, G.
Hey, I did what I had to do. I had to cash app them at that. I ain't even had the cash.
Well, I want to first of all start off by saying Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah, Happy New Year to you, brother. Happy New Year, Rickey
Happy New Year
Shackleford.
to all those fans
All
out
the
there.
people out there.
That's
Happy
right.
New Year.
Y'all can clap if you want to. Do something with
That's
yourself.
right. We got a live studio audience in the house.
You got a live audience. You got 5 people that's ready to play. They ready to play spades.
And they paid to get in here too. That's all right. That's all right.
Did you get the money though?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
they sent it to me on Cash App. All right.
You on Cash App? I don't think you want to talk about Cash App. You know what Cash App done to you.
Well, welcome, folks. Welcome to the Kings of Baltimore Comedy Podcast here on the Coyoteman Show Network.
Coyoteman.
That's right. We gotta give it up to our producer, our sponsor. I guess he be our boss. Is he our boss? I guess he our boss too.
He our boss as long as these mics is live. Whole lot gonna change if these mics go on.
Happy New Year to you, Coyote Man.
Wait a minute, but let's don't forget Sanjay, man.
Oh yeah, Sanjay, the photographer.
She's always on her job.
She's doing everything. She cleaned the curtains for us. She parked my car.
She texted me the other day telling me I didn't put the word show in it. Okay.
Oh really? Yeah, you gotta put the show.
I showed up, didn't
That's right. Showed up. That's right.
Bottom line too, man. What's going on?
Hey, no, man. I was just checking out Coyote. Why he just came in from the tundra or something. Why he got all that stuff on? He got a coat, earmuffs. He got nose plug in. What the hell? He just came from Alaska. What's going on?
Well, after that snow we got the other day, he's just being prepared.
Oh, he better get ready for this weekend. This weekend is coming.
But you know what? You know it's funny though, because I'd rather hear the word snow than coronavirus.
Right.
Which one you want? Snow?
Or Corona. Right. I'll take me snow any day. I'll take snow for $1,500, Bob. All right.
But I know you live, Howard G. I know you live out in the county.
Out in the county and in the suburbs.
How's the snow emergency playing out there?
It's very spontaneous.
That don't sound right. You know.
They move expeditiously. No, we good out there, man. I'm telling you, the snow people out there, they don't play. They like 95 in Arlington, Virginia. You know what
did you see that? Right.
27 hours. People still stuck out there right now. They still out there right now.
I seen a couple babies in the car. They put the how they get the cameras with the babies in the car? For 20-something hours, they stuck on 95.
Right, and you heard about the Smith's Bread Company. That truck was out there, so they opened the truck up and gave everybody bread to fed them and stuff like that.
That was real nice.
That was nice of them, but I know that man mad as hell.
Now we can't even get no bread at the store.
Right, we ain't get no Smiths.
I didn't see nothing at Aldi's today. I didn't see nothing.
No, it's all on 95, baby.
It's all 95. But hey, man, we praise to God that everything worked out good because this is the season, man. Anything can happen.
That's right. Any New Year's resolution, Rick? We got anything you gonna try this year?
Yeah. Well, my resolution here is to see BWT work with all these other entrepreneurs out here.
That's right.
That's why we're here with the Coyoteman Network show.
Right.
Because we're about our business and about making things happen in Baltimore City, but also around the world. We done traveled around the world.
Been to other countries.
I got a call today from Pittsburgh for us.
Get out of here.
I'm not lying. You know Jermaine. Remember Jermaine?
Jerome, you mean Jerome.
The comedian, right?
Right.
He want us to come to Pittsburgh.
All right. You got that Pittsburgh money. I'm coming.
Well, I noticed he didn't hit me back.
Oh, okay.
I just let you know he never hit me back.
Yeah, we talk that money because we got to make sense in dollars at the same time.
We both worked in Pittsburgh.
A lot of times, man. You opened up for Adele.
I had Adele Givens.
Adele Givens. I did Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney kicked me off the show.
Really?
Yeah, man. I was too strong to hit him as a feature, and he didn't like he said my humor was too In other words, I was stronger than him as a feature. And next thing you know, they called me and told me I can't do Saturday and Sunday. I did Thursday and Friday. They fired me for Saturday and Sunday.
You ain't never told me that story, bro.
Yeah, he kicked me off, man.
You gonna wait till the man dead and tell me?
Hey, it happened, baby. It happened.
God rest his soul.
That's right. Paul Mooney, one of the greatest.
Wow, what a story, man. I mean, because I've never worked with Paul Mooney. People ask me all the time, you don't work with every comedian.
Right.
Do you know how many comedians out there, man? There's thousands of comics out there.
And it's like Rickey Smiley the other day said, he talked to Face on Love. He said they never met before. I can't believe that circle, while they've been around, those two have never met before in person. Never worked together. Never been on those shows together.
I'm listening to Bill Bellamy talk, and what tripped me out with him, he slid through the cracks. That's how he made it.
Right.
No, nobody saw Bill Bellamy. We remember him on MTV.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
As the host, right.
He said his timing was impeccable. He was just at the right place
at the right time.
That's something.
And he had a look, too. So that's another thing.
Yeah,
he had that look. And you tall, first thing you tall. To me, tall comedians out there, that helped out a lot. Because now these little short comedians, that's like if you short like Eddie Murphy, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, it's like all the short comedians always get all the work and they last long.
Yeah, but Bill had that high top Jerry curl.
Yeah, true that. That little process. Yeah.
A little activator flying everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Blinding his audience, And it's amazing.
The booty call.
Was he in the booty call?
He was in the movie too. No,
he wasn't.
No, he wasn't in the movie, but the movie was based off his joke.
Oh wow.
So I think they broke him off a little something. They had to. I mean, that was his bit, So hey.
Yeah, but being in this business a lot of years, and I try to tell people, we so focus on ourselves sometimes when you meet stars. Like I remember meeting Tommy Davis,
right?
Tommy Davidson from DC. And matter of fact, we worked together in North Carolina and Florida. Right. His act was so similar to mine, but he never feared that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, headliners normally don't. Even when you and I work, we have features that open up for us and stuff. I like to watch them just to see what they talk about that way, especially when we go out of town. Like we work in Vegas and all these other states, just to see what they talk about. So I won't talk about the same topics they talk about. But I don't really have, it's certain comedians I don't really have to worry about because your act, you're confident in your own act as well.
Well, I watched last night the Steve Harvey court show.
Oh man, I wanted to see that.
Did you see that?
How was it?
Steve need to stay on the radio.
Really?
Well, he's messing it up for the judge shows to me.
I heard it's funny though. I heard
going to court ain't funny.
Oh, so this is real court cases?
No, it's comedy.
Right, but I heard they real cases that he really take it.
But what I'm saying is this here, I love Judge Mathis.
Right.
I don't even watch Judge now after Judge Mathis after Steve Harvey.
Right.
What I'm saying is you're messing up the severity of a case. Turn it into a joke. You understand?
Yeah. It's something different.
You think when that's an insurrection thing, that court come up, you think they're going to be in there telling jokes?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
There's even the other, what's the Judy, she got her new stuff coming up, and she got rid of the old bailiff.
I heard that.
Yeah, and everybody want to know what happened to him. I said, damn, that brother on the unemployment line. He's looking for a job.
Might be down there picking cotton.
Oh, shit.
He's a bailiff, ain't he?
The words that you're hearing of Rickey Shackleford is not of the Coyoteman Show Network.
Jump down, turn around, pick a deal of cotton.
We got to make sure we say those disclaimers, Rick, because Coyoteman ain't trying to get sued. He
don't get sued because the word is comedy. We comedians.
That's right. Don't take it personal.
People get so sensitive. Comedy's been damaged all over the world for a lot of comedians.
Right, man. Even with Dave Chappelle and the stuff that's going on with the LGBTQTIGE, that organization, and I didn't see nothing wrong with the joke. Did you hear his joke?
Tell me the joke. All
right, Dave Chappelle had made a joke reference to how he think the LGBT community got things going on. They focus, they get things done. Right. And he just wished that the blacks would do the same thing, or other organizations do the same thing, because he said the little rapper, what's his name? The little boy.
Not Wayne.
No, the little short one that he's hardcore too. He shot somebody. And he said, so when he shot somebody, he said that it's funnier to shoot somebody is more serious, but if you talk about somebody from the LGBTQ, you ruin your career. So in other words, he shot somebody, became famous, but when you talk about somebody LGBT, it could destroy your career.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because they own the business.
Exactly.
You got between them and the Jews. See, people, we had to stop walking around on eggshells.
Right.
I mean, you got to call a spade a spade.
Call
That's
a spade
all I'm
with a
saying.
spade.
You know, because, hey, look, how many years when Eddie Murphy came out and did the gay jokes and all that?
Right.
You see, but if you notice, you don't hear comedians doing them gay jokes no more.
They stopped it.
You're taking the fun out of both. But it's okay to talk about Black Lives
Matter. And do the N-word 20 times and stuff. It's okay to say that. It's okay to shoot somebody, get shot 9 times, and it's a joke, blah, blah, blah. As soon as you say something about that, that color what they wore didn't match with their eyeshadow, and then you get slammed. It's like right now, we probably we gonna get in trouble, Rick. This podcast might blow up, and we gonna be banned.
Well, at least we'll be on like the Tonight Show.
That's right. We might be banned, baby.
Hey, listen,
Mom, I made it, but I'm canceled at the same time.
I'll be moving in your basement. Please move all the trash by the trash can, because that's where I'm asleep. No, but and see, that's the thing. That's the thing I have a problem with comedy. And because people don't know, we both work mainstream comedy. We don't just work black comedy. Black comedy is like the Chitlin circuit, really, to us. Right. It really just starting to grow since BET
and Def Comedy Jam.
So all we really know is these like one night. You don't see a black comedy club. Please tell me where one is.
Right. You got a certain ones. You can count them on one hand. Right. And in certain cities, still the one I did in Texas. That's still around Houston.
But tell them how big that was.
It hold probably about 100 people.
100 people. Right.
We did 4 shows and not too many. But even still, it's not too many black-owned black comedy clubs that's out there. Right. Not too many of them.
And that's why, it's crazy, but crossing over ain't the worst thing in the world. You have to cross over.
Exactly.
Because if you limit your sales, then you're going to limit your money.
Exactly.
I don't want to say, I'm not going to do no churches. Churches got 100 gigs for me.
Right.
Oh, man.
All right, we got to take this break, pay some bills. Coyoteman got to change his coat, put a scarf on. But we'll be back right after this.
You're tuned in to the Kings of Comedy of Baltimore, the Howard G. and Rickey Shackleford Show on the Coyoteman Show Network.
Must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing education and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the Coyoteman Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
You're tuned in to the Kings of Comedy of Baltimore, the Howard G. and Rickey Shackleford Show on the Coyoteman Show Network.
All right, we're back. We are back.
Back in the house.
2022.
22.
Wow,
man.
Shouldn't we be flying in jetpacks and having like cars that fly in the air and everything by now? It's like the Jetsons, shouldn't we Everything should be motorized, robots and everything.
Look like they should have had that by now.
Right.
And look, because you wouldn't have to you could have put a jetpack.
Could have a jetpack over here. That's right.
And then you'd have been on time.
That's right. I would have been on time. I fell through the roof and been right here on time, baby. Hey.
You messed up the plumbing if you'd have fell through the roof. Yeah, that's crazy. No, but it's 22. You still never told me about, what was your New Year's resolution this year?
Oh, man, my New Year's resolution is to get myself together mentally, physically, financially. Like you said, work with other organizations, other groups, and groom some of these new young comedians, man. I'm looking for these new young comics that I want to groom and just take under my wing and then show them some ropes, show them how to do this comedy business right. So, you know, if you're up and coming, want to be comedian, you know, hit us up, hit me up, especially hit Rickey up, hit myself up.
Tell me your number.
Yeah, 410-808-5805. Ain't no shame in my game. 410-808-5805. Hit me up on Instagram. It's Gaskins Howard 5 on Instagram. And then on Facebook is Howard G. Gaskins on Facebook. You see a picture of me and Dave Chappelle. Young picture of me and Dave Chappelle on there. Yeah, young.
He was young, too. He was 14 when it started.
See that picture, I think he was 18 in the picture. I was like 20, 22, 20-something. I was just starting
also hit me up also, Rickey Shackleford, Shackleford. That's Shackleford. Rickey, Rickey. If you hit Rickey, you sent the money to the wrong cash
That's
app.
right, the wrong cash app.
Okay. But also hit me on Facebook, Instagram, Rickey the Real Deal Shackleford. And listen, we're looking for new talent this year.
New talent, that's right.
And matter of fact, since we're on that too, we have a show that's coming Saturday. Where's it going to be, Howard?
It's going to be at the Cafe 12, 5627 Ricerstown Road. It's one block away from Northern Parkway. We're actually diagonal from Empowerment Temple. We're right next door to Wells Fargo Bank. And right now we got 2 shows scheduled. But we don't know what that snow going to do, what that weather going to do.
Well, you know, think of the positive behind it.
8 and 10:30 we have scheduled. But it might just be a 8:30, 10:30 show. I mean, 1 through 10:30 show.
Howard, you confused the hell out of me just then.
It might be a long 8 o'clock show. Okay,
it might be an 8 to 1.
Yeah, right. We're gonna just run them all together.
Everybody.
We might run them all together and keep it tight because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what the snow going to be. We don't know what's going to happen.
But you got to also remember this is our season, so don't get scared of snow. We deal with snow every year.
And bring your mask, folks. Bring your mask. You can wear a mask, and you know, if you want to come get tickets, hit us up. Howard G, my cash app, $ Howard G.
Somebody just hit you in that quick. Said something about free. He didn't say free ticket.
Right, that's right.
Hit him up.
That's right. We'll hit you up. You know, so once again, $ Howard G, capital H, capital G. Tickets $20. Leave your name at the door. Right, you want to come to the show this Saturday, 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Also, our headliner too is Dawn Renee.
Dawn Renee, funny female. She remind me of a female. Samoa.
Yeah,
a Baltimore female Samoa. She got her own little style, own little sexy.
Yeah, but I want to give a shout out to all the comedians out there that's been making people laugh. I'm talking about just from Baltimore.
Just Baltimore comics right now.
Because Alabama's in the house. I don't know where he went, but he's in the house tonight.
Yeah, he got a show on here. Right.
So we got to give these guys some love because here's the thing. It's like a tree. See, we was the root, and everybody else starting to branch out.
They branching out, baby.
But that's because, you know what? We had the vision, bro.
Yes.
Once you got the vision on something, you know, share that vision with other people.
And we didn't expect this. We didn't expect people to be gone on and do this, do that, and traveling all over this place, in this city, that city, on tour. And we didn't know. Hey, we knew we would have made them sign our contract years ago.
Yeah, but, you know, see, we have to, sometimes if people don't give you credit, you have to take it.
Take it.
Sometimes you have to compliment yourself.
That's right. Pat yourself on the back.
May the work I've done speak for me.
That's right.
We did the work, and that's why for 25 years we've been partners. We done been through everything.
Over 25 years.
Yeah, it's been over, but what I'm saying
is... Rite Aid.
Yeah. Security guard.
I was guarding the Pampers. Pampers and the Tylenol.
Had no gun, no mace.
The junkies used to come in there and steal it. They had a system. One would come in one aisle, start nodding, while another go in another aisle, looking at the mirror, watching me. Then meanwhile, I'm watching these two. Meanwhile, it's one up front taking all the Snicker bars.
Wait a minute. Did you have to kind of stop that? I mean, how do you stop a junkie, bro?
Hey, man, all they got to do.
I mean, seriously, come on.
I chased him. I used to chase him out the store. I ain't gonna lie. It was hard. And I'm on Park Heights, Rick. I was in the hood.
I know where you were at.
I was on Park Heights. I was on Urban Avenue. They put me.
Oh, you moved around.
I moved around. I was like the troubleshooter, security guy. They put me in all the hood places because they know I ain't had no fear. And I would chase those junkies out of there, grab them, bring them back, cuff them up, you know.
So a couple of my brothers and sisters, you done got locked up.
Locked up, baby. Locked up.
Well, you know, sometimes locked up ain't the worst thing, you know.
Hey, they got to get a rehab. They got to get
That's
something
rehab,
together.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Because that drug thing involved.
And some I'm going to let go. I did let a lot of them go, you know. I said, don't come here no more.
You going to lock them up, then let them go.
Sometimes I do that, man. Teach them a lesson.
What you, the state's attorney? What you, Marilyn Mosley? Marilyn to be calling me too.
Oh, Lord. We're getting another suitcase. These are the words of Rickey Shackleford, not of the Coyoteman show. Okay.
Howard G is helping out.
All right. We got to take another break, man. That's a quick one. Right? Yeah, we got to pay some more bills, man.
Got to pay some bills.
Pay some bills. We be back. Don't go nowhere.
That's so funny. Woo! We okay over there? Are we learning anything?
You're tuned in to the Kings of Comedy of Baltimore, the Howard G and Rickey Shackleford Show on the Coyoteman Show Network.
All right. We are back. I'm comedian Howard G.
And I'm comedian Rickey the Real Deal Shackleford.
And you're listening to the Baltimore's Kings of Comedy podcast on the Coyoteman Show Network.
I got a question, Howard.
Yes.
Do you know what makes us kings of Baltimore comedy? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know?
No, I do not know. What is it, Rickey?
Well, the Kings of Comedy was, you know, everybody know, they think it was Bernie Mac, and they think Kings of Comedy been around way before they were.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, you had back in the day, the white guys was the Kings of Comedy. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But they were called the Kings of Comedy. So that's when they came up with the Black Kings of Comedy. Right. The reason why we came up with the Kings of Comedy of Baltimore, because we the kings of comedians in this town.
Right.
We were out there for years. That makes us the kings. Right. Until he passed away, because I ain't dying. Because I ain't dying. I ain't going nowhere. Until one of us leave and stuff, we're the Kings of Comedy because we planted that seed for other comedians to grow in.
Right.
So that's why we came up with the Kings of Comedy in Baltimore. And not a person out there could argue that fact. If you do, call in now because I'm waiting on you.
That's right. That's right. We'll go toe-to-toe with you, baby.
Yeah, definitely though, man.
Yeah. So, you know, every time we get together, we always got to bring up some stuff in the past, some segments of our lives that we like to share with our audience, things that we've been through. So I got to tell y'all a little story about my partner here, Rickey, the Real Deal Shackleford. As a comedian in the business, Rickey is loved by a lot of people. But, however, he is confronted and hated by a few people. I'm going to name you the times that Rickey got into a fisticuffs, a fight with different comics and people in the industry over the years. Over the years.
I want to hear this.
Over the years. So many people. Oh, man. I don't know where to start. I remember one time when Rickey was hosting the show. And we worked with this guy. He's a poet, and I know he's probably watching.
Oh, wow.
Lamar Hill. Man. And Rickey was hosting the show. He was out in Towson, and one of our best westerns, and we doing the show. And so Rickey and Lamar had some words. I don't know what they was talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. All I know is when I came out there, I just saw Lamar had his hands around your neck. I was like, what is going on? He would not let go. I like, come on, man, let him go. Next thing you know, nobody was fighting, no punches going on. Lamar just had his hand around his neck and trying to, I don't know what he was doing, trying to choke you, whatever. And I had to use all my strength, myself and Clinton. DJ Clinton, he came out. We had to pry his hands off of Ricky's neck. It was like, let go, Lamar, let go. We lied. We said the police coming.
A bunch of garbage. That's a bunch of garbage. Let's kind of rewind the tape a little bit on the real Rickey Shackleford. First of all, you got to understand that I'm the CEO of the business.
Okay.
Black people don't like other black people being in charge.
True that.
See, everybody in charge can't wear that jacket.
Right.
And one thing about me, I'm not like Mr. Softy, the ice cream man. This is Mr. Softy, with the ice cream with no ice cream in it, man. Because I'm real, and people are calling me, I'm actually real, and I call it like I see it, and if I see something wrong, if you see something, say something.
Right.
I end up sister having a car come out ready to hit Howard G and don't say nothing. Sometimes I wish I would just let that car hit him, then say something to his family afterwards. We could have got that insurance money,
Right.
So the point I'm making, he's got a lot of incidents. Tell him about the time me and you almost got into it. Tell him the truth now. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
We was doing the show at the same place, Best Western.
It sure was.
That Best Western was like an omen. We had a lot of fights up there. And so Rickey and I was mad. I was mad at him. And he had said some words to me. And I got to the point, I was at my boiling point. And Rickey never saw me like that. I'm like the Incredible Hulk. I'm one of the people when I'm nice, I'm a nice guy. But when I'm mad, I'm mad. And so he had said some things.
So you actually turned green?
I turned green. I swelled up. My chest got pumped. And back then I was in the gym. I was cut. I was knocking people out. Man, I was about ready to grab Rickey. I wanted to grab him, boy. I think who got in between? I think Larry. I think Larry stopped us. Somebody got in between us, boy. But we was
Once again,
we was ready to go to blows.
You're making a long story too long, Howard. A lot of problems is people don't like directions. And see, there's a difference in a leader and a follower. Which one you think is the leader? And which one you think Mr. Softy, the ice cream man, is the follower? See, I've always led because here's the logic. I created this. I invited Mr. Gaskins into my production company. So it's Rickey Shackleford production. I said, listen, this man done paid his dues. He done my cameraman, my DJ, and now he's on stage. I'm talking about you.
Right.
All right, now you became a comedian.
Right.
Wait a minute, 5 years later, you become a partner.
Right.
But wait a minute, just remember now, who the boss?
You were.
Okay, that's the part. That's the part. That's the opposite word. The opposite word is I'm the boss.
Right.
So you really work for me.
Right.
Wait, let's go. We could have took you back to Rite Aid and let you run down some crackheads again. Yeah. So what I did was
Thank God Rickey saved me.
I saved you. I had to save somebody in the neighborhood.
All right. Now, let's talk about the time when you and Larry Lancaster
Larry
great fight.
Lancaster. Oh God.
And that was a great fight on the elevator. Nobody to break them up. Just Larry and Rickey. Nobody to break them up. Larry told me this story. He just told me this story the other day.
Go ahead.
So they had a discrepancy going on. Rickey had argued with some female, and Larry, put his 2 cents in. The female was a friend of ours.
Right.
And Larry said, Mick, you shouldn't talk to her like that, blah, blah, blah.
Might have been Sharice.
And then, yeah, it was, Lord bless her soul. And then, so Rickey said, Larry, you stay out of it. You don't got him do this, blah, 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 blah. And then they stayed arguing. Larry wasn't even on the show enough. He just came to the show afterwards. So next thing you know, I hear y'all two was riding up the elevator, and y'all got each other face. Larry said y'all was like this to each other, nose to nose, like this, breathing all hard, looking at each other. Nobody punching, nobody swinging. Everybody just looking at each other like it's like a standoff. Like, everybody.
We done heard your side. We done heard their side. And now you got to hear my side.
What happened?
Once again, Baltimore is built with a lot of egos.
Right.
See, I just tell the truth. They built with a lot of ego. Everybody want to be the man. See, remember, before you was in Rite Aid, when you in Rite Aid, once you did Showtime at the Apollo, you started swelling up like a big, he was swelling up like a big parachute. I see, he talking about he was in the gym. You got to get him out that parachute, first of all. See, that's the part I'm trying to say. See, once again, being a veteran comic, being a CEO, I evaluated all of y'all coming up.
All right.
I remember Larry. People don't want to talk about Larry.
Okay.
When he bombed out at Corinthians.
Oh, yeah.
And he walked out the door with the bomb in his hand. I said, Larry, you're going to blow yourself up. You're going to blow yourself up.
So what happened in the elevator that night? What happened?
It was, we just went word to word, and it was an ego thing. That's what I'm trying to share with you.
Right.
Pay attention to detail, because you might go back to Rite Aid, okay? You might go back. But what I'm saying is, when you're trying to help somebody and you're the boss, everybody ain't going to be your friend.
Right.
You're not going to succeed in this business being everybody's friend. But I was a mentor to all you guys. I seen Lonnie Davis when he came up. I seen Alabama when he came up, right?
Right.
Come on now. I seen Howard G when he was skinny. When he, only kissing bubbles.
It's the COVID. It's the COVID.
Well, you need to let me move, because you swelling up. You need to get to that gym.
That's right. It's the COVID wave, baby.
So my whole point, and the reason why I have to defend, because I'm not on here to tell a lie. I'm on here to tell the truth, because we were in the trenches of it. And I mean, when you've been promoting since I started in 86 all the way up to today, I went through every act in this. I got that. Tell about this fight. Oh, you gonna hate this one.
What?
Me and you was in the Coors Light in the same competition, Coors Light with Randy Dennis.
Okay.
Okay. He hated this. Because I beat him in the Coors Light.
Well, yes, I was only doing comedy for 3 years, Rick. 3 years.
And it looked like it.
No, it didn't look like it. It was tight. I came in second place. It was tight.
The reason why I had to share that story, Howard, is because sometimes you have to respect the veterans in the business.
Right.
It's not a lot. What comedian in this town came here and did the work I've done in Baltimore? What comedian?
Nah,
Nobody planted that seed. Most people get their act and then they move out.
Right.
We've been in the trenches, dealing from Gatsby's nightclub to Melba's nightclub. We done been through Ben Witten's 20 grand gong show. People don't know I started that. You feel me? So the point I'm making is that we in the trenches. Of course, if you at home, you're gonna take those blows. You're gonna and once again, leaders and followers.
All right, now I gotta tell this one fight.
Followers.
Now this fight ain't no
another fight.
Yes, this the one that happened recently, not too long ago. We were doing the stage play, San Francisco.
Oh my goodness.
He's going to fight another fellow comedian and cast member.
I got a clarity that you can say his name.
Oh yeah, we can say his name.
Say his name.
Owen Funderburk III.
Right. And
we rehearsing. I'm directing, and I'm working with a group on one side of the room. We at Maybell's house, comedian Maybell house. Shout out to her. Rickey and Owen Funderburk are over on the other side, playing around, talking and all this stuff. I hear them giggling, everybody laughing, the women over there. Next thing you know, somebody come grab me on my jacket and say, Howard, they're fighting for real. I said, what? I turn around. I see Owen Funderburk on the ground. Rickey is about ready to kick him like a football. You know how when Charlie Brown, great, kicked that football and Lucy keeps snatching it? So Rickey ran up to Owen, great, kick him. I grabbed Rickey and his foot missed. So it would have hit his head. That boy would probably have been unconscious right there if he would have kicked that football. So I grabbed Rickey and I said, what the hell going on? Break them up. And they was great fighting for real. I don't know what went down before that, but all I know is...
Can I add in there something? Because you take too long to tell.
All right, go ahead and tell what happened.
This is Owen Thunderbird falling. I'm falling, but I can't get up.
Because I heard Owen had swung so hard trying to hit Rickey.
No, he tried to knock me out.
Right, and he missed. And when he missed...
Let me tell the real story, because I can do it fast.
Right,
you take
ahead.
too long to tell the story.
All right, go ahead.
We were in one of the scenes. That was the situation. We was in a scene. So one thing with Owen, everybody know Owen, he likes to laugh and joke. He, giggle, 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 giggle. Man, everything, comedy and acting is two different things. When you get into acting, you have to be in your role.
Right.
But he likes to play a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the scenes, the girl was on the pole. Remember, she was on that stripper pole.
Right.
And the last part of the scene. So she swung around and slapped me in the face.
Oh, yeah, that was a loud slap.
You can see the spit.
You can see her fingerprints on Rickey's face.
And slow motion. Well, Mr. Owen,
He was
Man,
laughing.
that ain't funny. Are you
He
serious?
was laughing all throughout the night.
So I walked up to Owen and I hit him in the chest. I hit him so hard, I didn't even think he had a heart. Because his chest caved in. You know, like a cartoon. But I was wrong.
Right.
I was totally wrong for hitting him, but it was about the plan. I wasn't going to hit the female.
Right.
Well, he was the closest thing to hit. It's a true story.
Right.
And when me and Owen love each other to death today, we talk about that. But that fight started, it made us closer as friends. People think fighting is going to break you up. That fight made us closer.
Made them closer.
Because I'm just trying, once again, setting an example. That was the stage play Sanford and Son, where I played Red Fox in the play, you big dummy.
And I paid Lamont.
And you
hey,
wasn't.
pop. But hopefully we bring it back through all this, after all this madness, all this COVID stuff dies down.
Yeah, gotta bring
We'll bring it back
Sanford's
2022. Hopefully the fall of this year.
We're going to cast call, too, because some people ain't going to be in it. I'm joking. Some of these are jokes, people.
Right. All right. So we're ready to sign off. Once again, thank y'all for joining us. The Kings of Comedy in Baltimore, Kings of Baltimore. And I appreciate y'all. Live podcast on the Coyote Show Network.
You're tuned in to the Kings of Comedy of Baltimore, the Howard G. and Rickey Shackleford Show on the Coyoteman Show Network.